Design Trust Future Studio 2019 is a program to test and utilize design research and dialogues in the context of the recently revitalized Hall Mansion, super exciting, in Hong Kong, in a really great neighborhood called Tai Hang. We're working together with a group of Hong Kong young designers and extremely talented mentors to envision new fabrication processes that both arc to the past and look forward to create new objects or installations under the theme of Heritage is Innovation.
The idea of heritage is that everything has to be preserved and has to be treasured and mustn't be touched and, kept forever. But the idea of innovation is a breakthrough, is to revolutionize without revolutionary thoughts, without actually breaking taboos, without throwing away old stuff. It's impossible to have innovation.
Mr. Alban Parr and Alban Hall, he built this house, 1930s, and also he built Tiger Balm Gardens for the public, which is open up for the public up until late 90s. We will open to public in December. So we'll turn it into a music school consistent with the style of architecture, eclectic, so it will be both mixing Chinese and Western music and other cultural kind of activities in here.
Just as a quick review, we've had some visits to a heritage archive with Michelle and Enoch, took some of the designers already to Xiamen, to the factory to understand the process of making. We also had this fantastic visit recently to VIA, one of the mentor teams, to their office, looking at their process, and also Hong Kong Heritage Project, who is one of those instrumental private families who have been able to build up Hong Kong's kind of cultural and social landscape, also gave us a privileged look at their archives. And we also visited Douglas Young's Ju Hou Di studio and understood his position on Hong Kong identities.
I think the greatest cultures are able to synthesize innovation and heritage and create something that's both new and old at the same time, to produce a sort of cultural continuum in the same way that Shakespeare can be enjoyed today after 400 years, where each generation can put in a bit of their era, of their time.
Our role is to inspire them on how to execute the ideas. Michael's design is vast, incorporated with carpet, so I think it would be a really interesting piece that I would want to have one too. For Elaine's project, well, I think it's really challenging, but at the same time it's very creative because she's exploring new materials for carpet. I look very much forward to work with Elaine and Gavin, our production master, in exploring these new possibilities for carpets. Holly and Andy's design is very much a beautiful piece with inspiration from the Hall Mansion. Julie's design is very meaningful because she's exploring how to use leftover materials and recreate it into a new piece. So I think it would be also very challenging too.
The idea of getting young designers in and taking bits of the DNA, as it were, and trying to project it to the future and create new products, new designs, new graphics. I think it's a very, very, very meaningful project for Hong Kong. I think the challenge is actually to project this history forward as a piece of living history, really.
In my mind, it would be simpler if the pieces are self-standing, i.e. you don't need another structure. People can again choose and assemble their own fantasy or their own memory.
I think it was very respectful of the idea of Hall and also, more importantly maybe, the contemporary relevance.
I'm looking forward to this collaboration because it's all about making.
And along the way, as we make and create and experiment, we will discover new things, and especially how to add specific values to a society.
This is what we're creating for the future. For me, this is the next leaf of the history of this place, which I think would need to be continued.
In Hong Kong, we've been too used to throwing away old things and starting from zero. So instead of destroying it, we honor it and project it positively into the future. Taking cues from archives to new sites, we aim to add new energy to make something that is both old and new and inspiring to pass on to our future generation.